Hello everyone, this is a video first of all talking about Runespan and then a bit about the May behind the scenes. So first of all, for Runespan, this is what I've done for about 25 hours over the past couple of days since it came out, and I'm going to be doing a lot more. I need to do roughly 80 more hours to get all of the rewards, maybe a little bit higher than that. And the method that I'm doing is pretty much just so that I can AFK the most, and it's just collecting soul runes from the soul S rates. And what a lot of people don't know about this is you can actually keep them alive forever. I don't know, it sort of bothers me whenever someone comes and kills the one that I'm doing, because I have to wait for it to respawn and it's just sort of a bother. So I thought I'd tell how to keep them alive. So to keep any S creature alive, you just have to click on it before you kill it. It takes 10, you can make 10 runes per creature before killing it. So as long as you click before it hits 10, it'll reset your counter and you can keep going on it. The only disadvantage is that you'll run out of essence eventually if you're not messing up and killing them. But it's not a big deal because you just click on the essence piles. And when you do mess up, you get a bunch of essence. So that really adds up. As you can see, I've got plenty of essence because I don't pay full attention. Sometimes they die. But yeah, that's the best way for points in my opinion. I also sometimes click on the little nodes on the ground there, the high level ones, to get some extra experience, although I don't think they're quite as good for getting the points that you need to get Trim Comp Cape back, so I probably shouldn't be doing that, but the experience is nice. I've gained about 1.7 mil experience and 45k points overall since it came out, so that's not bad, still a ways to go. But yeah, that's it. That's everything for Runespan. On to the May behind the scenes. So the first thing is, for being subscribed all month, you get 250k worth of double experience in any skill, and you also get 5k extra loyalty points. So yeah, that's cool, I guess. You get 3 spins per day if you're a member, which you've probably already seen, so I'm not going to go into that. And then there are also going to be things called Wild Weekends, which will be hosted probably every weekend in May. It sounds like the things that they did for the last bot nuke. So there are going to be XP benefits, drop increases, and they said monkey-themed mayhem, whatever that is. But yeah, the experience benefits and drop increases should be really good. I enjoyed those days after the bot nuke where they had some fun stuff. Okay, next big thing is bonfires for fire making. So you'll be able to add logs directly to a fire after you make it, and you can potentially find spirits and logs who will give you rewards. And you can also have other people add logs to your fire, which will give bonus experience for everyone. So fire making, it seems like, is going to be just this big team AFK activity. Oh yeah, I didn't mention it's going to be AFKable, so it'll be like add X logs to the fire. So yeah, so good fire making being an annoying skill, and it's probably going to just be like ridiculously fast experience. But that's alright because not many people actually like fire making. And it'll also give bonuses to cooking experience when cooking stuff on the bonfire, and to the amount of healing that food gives depending on the fire making level and the log type. So yeah, that's really nice. It's about time we got some more higher healing food. It should be interesting. It would be great if that kind of thing were untradeable. Like if you had 99 fire making, you could make sharks that healed like 250 life points. But we'll see how it goes. That should be interesting. And then there's a new quest which sounded sort of newbie as it doesn't have any entry requirements or anything. But it should be decent because it involves one of the signature heroes called the Raptor. And he's the one who you can see at like Slayer monsters, who gets like a task of 5,000 Dagonoths, or I don't know, he does ridiculous stuff. So it should be interesting to see more about him in a quest. And also, the quest rewards, they mention an upgradeable crossbow, which I'm assuming will be newbie since there aren't any quest requirements for it. I mean, there aren't any requirements to do the quest. But then they also mentioned that there's a passive damage reduction buff for high levels. So that's damage reduction is like how a divine reduces damage, or how an Ellie reduces damage, like without the prayer drain. So depending on what it is, I'm assuming it'll be like 5% or under, but that's still really nice as a damage reduction buff, so that should be really cool. I'm interested in what they mean by high levels, because they've been, I don't know, their idea of high level content is often like level 70s. So if all level 70s are getting a damage reduction, that would be sort of bad in my opinion, but if it's for high levels, that's okay. Then the next big thing, lots of big updates, well, a couple big updates this month anyway, the Queen Black Dragon. And what I like about this is it's going to be a solo boss. You're not allowed to go in teams, which I think is awesome. I really love the fight kiln, and so I'm looking forward to doing a lot of Green Black Dragon. I'm a little bit iffy on the drops. They mentioned that it'll drop a Dragon Kiteshield among other dragon-oriented drops. So yeah, we'll see what that means exactly. I don't think a Dragon Kiteshield will be worth very much. I mean, it'll have just the appeal for people who want to have it to look cool. But yeah, I can't really imagine all that many people will want it after the hype dies down, because DFS and other high-level shields will still be better. But yeah, the other dragon-oriented drops, we'll see what that means. It could be something like a dragon short sword, which would be an alternative for a rapier for a lot of people. Who knows what else they could add. And then they also mentioned that there will be a new Slayer dungeon leading into her lair, which will have things like, I don't know, they mentioned something about slimy creatures, so that'll probably be like jellies. Maybe a new unique Slayer creature, we'll see. That could be cool. And then the final update seemed sort of useless, in my opinion. I don't really enjoy them all that much. It's the Cryptic clues and some sort of street party in Varrock. We'll see what it's like. It could be okay, but chances are it'll just be like 20 minutes to go check it out and then be done with it. But maybe I'm being too harsh on it. We'll wait and see. And that one's called the Diamond Jubilee. So anyway, good updates this month. I'll be continuing with Runespan, so my video quality probably won't be quite as good for the next week or so until I finish it, because yeah, I'm going to be quite busy and I don't know, not enough time to make videos, but I'll still get some out. I might actually do a live stream of Runespan on the side, but then doing like another random game, like I did that World of Goo live stream a while ago. Maybe something like that, or maybe some other, I mean, I wouldn't do the same game, but maybe something like that. So we'll see how it goes. If I get way too bored of it, I'll do another normal live stream. But yeah, that's everything, so thank you for watching.